Susan Rice became National Security Advisor as a consolation prize. She lost her chance to be Secretary of State when she, then the UN ambassador, was asked to pinch hit for Hillary Clinton and answer questions.
Oh, wait a second. Oh, Hillary was supposed to go on those shows and recite that those attacks took place in Libya and Benghazi that killed U.S. Ambassador Christopher Stevens and 3 other brave Americans on 9/11/2012.
About the attack.
Wait, Hillary was supposed to go there, and instead of now National Security Advisor, former U.S. Ambassador to the United Nations.
What our assessment is as of the present is in fact what it began spontaneously in Benghazi.
That particular
as a result of imitating Cairo protests and because of a YouTube video called Innocence of the Muslims. Well, let's go look at DLAKE's reporting. Oh, September 14th, DLAKE says anti-Islamic movie, a dubbed over piece of junk. And between the 21st and the 14th, I'm saying on my various shows and on this show, and even on the 13th, give up on the Arab Spring, that the attacks were in fact Al-Qaeda terrorist attacks. Christopher Stevens, intended target. I was quoting counterterrorism intelligence from Matt Olson. I was not in the White House with a big black marker crossing out a bunch of talking points and metamorphosizing the talking points of an Al-Qaeda terrorist attack into a YouTube-sponsored terror video protest, spontaneous. But DLAKE, what difference does it make? I was filling in for Hillary Clinton on this particular day when I recited all this bull crap.
Prepared by the CIA was wrong, and Rice was accused of being deliberately misleading. But a former senior intelligence official told us that the talking point that called the Benghazi attack spontaneous was precisely what classified intelligence reports said at the time.
I don't have time to think about a false controversy. In the midst of all of the swirl about things like talking points, the administration has been working very, very hard across the globe to review our security of our embassies and our facilities. That's what we ought to be focused on. But the questions keep coming. I mean, when someone heard that I was going to be talking to you,
mom.
He said, you have to ask her why Hillary Clinton didn't do the interview that morning. He said, you have to ask her why Hillary Clinton didn't do the interview that morning.
And you guys...
Did she smell trouble? She
is just one smart political bitch. And I lost out being Secretary of State to John Kerry because I took her place like a moron.
Just gone through.
And I didn't do any assessment on my own. I didn't hear anything from the CIA that I thought was valid. No, it's the CIA's fault. Yeah, that's what it is. And somehow 60 Minutes has all this footage of a blazing Benghazi. They have all that footage. There's been no arrest made. There's been nobody brought to justice.
You know, to be clear, it is, from my perspective, less important today, looking backwards, as to why these militants decided they did it, than to find them and bring them to justice, and then maybe we'll figure out what was going on.
To review our security of our embassies and our facilities.
Okay,
that's what we ought to be focused on. But the questions keep coming. I mean, when someone heard that I was going to be talking to you, they said, you have to ask her why Hillary Clinton didn't do the interview.
No! You want this? You have to go? Oh!
Secretary Clinton, as our chief diplomat, had to reach out to the families, had to greet the bodies upon their arrival.
Biggie, she's seen plenty of dead bodies.
If I were her, the last thing I would have wanted to do is 5 Sunday morning talk shows.
So she asked me to do it, and they said, here's your talking points and your marching orders, stupid. Go for it.
So when they asked you, you've got it.
I was like, yeah, sure. I wanna be National Security Advisor and work out of Henry Kissinger's office. Yeah, that'll be great.
Ask me I agreed to do it.
Do you ever think, geez, wish I hadn't done that? You know, if you hadn't done that, I'd be calling you Madam Secretary.
So you can call me Susan.
Okay, Susan. Hey, Susan, why do you put your eyeshadow on the bottom of your eyes instead of on the top of your eyes?
Was it because of a protest, or was it because of guys out for a walk one night who decided they'd go kill some Americans? What difference at this point does it make?